Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition. And today we're talking about a lot of things that have transpired since our last game against Newcastle, which was a very painful, pathetic, weak-led defeat. But at the same time, so many things and there's so much water that has gone under the bridge but has not flown. It has now stuck. Now, with international break this week, which has given United time to recharge, replan, and get ready for battle, because next Sunday is going to be one of the biggest games in most of those United players' careers. When I mean the biggest game, because we are talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer job on the line. Liverpool defeat will be nice. Would they keep the 100% record? Let's roll the tape back. In 1999, the treble season of Man United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's winning goal knocked Liverpool out of the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, stopping on our way to the treble. Man United played Liverpool at Old Trafford and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored the winning goal 2-1. But he was known for the winning goal he scored at the Champions League final 1991 when we won 2-1. So, 20 years later, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is now on the receiving end. Are Liverpool going to bury him? Are Liverpool going to put the final nail in his coffin and send his career into orbit and back to Norway? But there are a few things. I listened to the Duncan Castle interview. I don't know if most of you have heard it, but I listened to it. And a lot of things that transpired in the background in reference to the training that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is implementing, the old-fashioned British style of training, which is hindering and causing a lot of injuries for a lot of United players. Sort of muscle pulls and muscle strains, which is what Martial has got, which is what Rashford had, which is also what Shaw is getting. These muscles, training problems and injuries which have been inflicted on United players with the old-fashioned British way of training that have caused problems for Manchester United. Now we are literally a depleted team. We are a shadow of what we had when we started the season. It's so bad that even the midfield is dilapidated. Without Pogba, we'll run out no ideas because Matic is too slow. Matic only plays well when he had Pogba and Herrera. But without Pogba, without Herrera, with McTominay and Fred, he's lost, and the whole the midfield is completely dilapidated and depleted completely. In fact, the strike force is non-existent because, come to think about it, even though a lot of my United brothers and friends and family for the group, I have a forum of friends called the United Road back in England, where they confirmed and said with the information and evidence saying Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was aware that United were going to sell 2 strikers and he refused to get a replacement, relying between August and January, going to be relying on 3 strikers, a 17-year-old, a non-clinical striker in Rashford, and a striker who's ready to play happy or sad when the sun shines, in referring to Martial and Martial. While you're watching this video, don't forget to smash the like button for us. That would be really appreciative. Share our content, and don't forget to hit the logo at the bottom right of the screen to subscribe. We are a growing fan channel. Please join our journey and be part of our journey. Thank you very much. But back to the issue at hand. Is next Sunday going to be doomsday for Man United? Are United going to be doomed? United, are they fighting relegation? Or are we just exaggerating? Or are we just getting a bit uncomfortable? Or are we just currently, United fans, too divided? We have a bunch of fans who are Ole in, we have a bunch of fans who are Ole out. I'm still on the Ole in because I feel and still believe wholeheartedly he needs more time. He needs another transfer window to get a striker, at least 2 strikers and 2 more midfielders to help that midfield, because currently this team is sinking so fast like quicksand. I mean, it is so bad that people and teams are beginning to laugh at us. We're becoming a laughing stock. We're now what? You know what? I don't even want to think of where we are or how low we are because it's irrelevant at this matter. Till we play Liverpool and Norwich back-to-back weeks on the 20th and on the 27th, those 2 matches are going to be key. Even though Ed Woodward has said he's still backing Ole for the long-term rebuild. But if you're not putting money for the rebuild, a rebuild can't work with teenagers and depleted team. It's not going to work. So you do need to invest money. This January window, will Ole get to that January window? That's one question I'm going to leave for you. You think Ole is going to be the manager by the time we get to the January transfer? Or will Liverpool put the final nail in Ole's coffin? From me, I'm Tim Russell, your host, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. We are here talking about the boiling pressure. It's like water boiling in a pot. It's just about to spill out. Will we have enough to put the lid back on that pot? Or is Liverpool going to expand that pot and everything's going to burn and blow out? And we're going to start with another manager again, being the fifth since Alex Ferguson retired. From me, Tim Russell, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. We have a fan forum where we're going to be interviewing a lot of fans. We're having a sit-down discussion. We're going to sit down and drink, have a nice time. It's the Ole in crew and the Ole out. We're going to have a heated discussion. Mind you, it's going to be very passionate. It's not for the faint-hearted, and there's going to be a lot of language being thrown about. So be careful. Watch the channel on Saturday, where we'll have the new video of our discussion. It's going to be filmed on Saturday. I don't know when it'll be ready. It should be ready for the Liverpool game. So watch it and see the Ole in and the Ole out from the Houston Red Army Man United fans, and hear the passion, the cry, the appeal, the pain they're going through of how United are slipping down a slippery slope to the relegation zone. From me, it's Tim Russell, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. I shall see you very soon. That's a squirrel walking over there. I shall see you guys very soon. Take care. From me, it's goodbye and good night. Glory, glory, Man United.